we saw Jody Taylor is going to Arsenal. Can you talk about that decision? Is that something that you guys knew was going to happen for a little while?
I'll try and sum it up in one kind of, I guess, paragraph or statement. Both sides have worked hard on her being here. She was here for a week. Towards the end of the first week, it kind of became evident that this probably wasn't going to work for both sides, and what was best was, and she made the decision to go back to England, and she had to act quick and fast because of deadlines and sign with Arsenal. So while I think both sides at the beginning wanted it to happen, and then towards the end of last week, I think both sides felt that this made sense for her. It made sense for her, and I think that was clear towards the end of last week, and then yesterday, and then announced that yesterday, she informed us of that decision and sincerely wished her all the best, and feel that will be good for her, and in a way, it will be good for us. We've built a roster knowing that there are some potential question marks, and lucky we did, and we didn't go and just build around one number 9. I had 3 number 9s a week ago. Now I've got 2 number 9s that could play there. So we're in a good place, and I believe that she will be as well.
Do you see yourselves going after another number 9, given that Sinclair will miss some time?
I think Nadia an out number 9, Sinclair as 9. I also want to see Sinclair as a number 10. I haven't said that before, and I think even today, seeing her quality in low areas and her brain and intelligence, I think she'll play at 10 at some point. So we will bring in a high player, but maybe that player is now more of a squad player potentially. Right now we've got so many players that can start and impact the game. Do we find a player that come and support, that we can develop, that can get in and play minutes when we need them to do? And I think I said the other day, the strategy that I've had here is we now know who those players are. We know where they are, and I think over the next week or so, we can bring one of those in and go from there. So someone that can come in and develop, not go out and look to get a smash hit, because we've already done that and we've got a lot of that. That's the plan. That can change. If there are a couple of big players in all positions that we're always talking with. If our strategy changes, then we can look at that type of player. But I think the plan right now is let's go and get someone we can develop, because we've got so many players that can start and big time players.
You guys are only at 17 players at the moment. It sounds like you're going to at least add 1 support player.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself adding? I actually don't know. Is it going to be 20 this year?
Yeah, it's 20. I think we're always going to sit around 18, 19. That's cap. And if you look at it, if you go 20, then look at the players we brought in. We're going to have to be at 18, 19. The idea was 18, 19 plus 4 non-contracted players. That's what we're at 17. So there's that room for that, an allocation spot. I don't know if you're including Mackenzie Berryhill. You might be. Mackenzie Berryhill, that contract will be completed ASAP. We told her that 3 or 4 days ago. We want her on the roster officially. She was our 21st draft pick. So we're where we should be and wanted to be in the sense of, if we're at 17, allocation spot, I think we'll go and get that squad player, because with Jody, go and get that squad player to come in, and then we've got 4 non-contracted players. We could lose 6. The plan was never to bring 6 in to replace. I think 4 would be good. We've got them. We've had them since day 1. There's one addition today. Pronunciation, it will be tough. Sarah Zadrazil. I'll let someone else help me out. Sarah's joined us today. At the end of last week, we felt that we needed another central player. She's an Austrian international. She'll be here for the next 2 weeks. She's someone that couldn't be a non-contract. It's sign or release, because she's a foreign player. Great to see her out here today. She's a different type of international. She's not Amandine Henry or Nadia Nadim. She's someone that I think has a very bright future, that we can help and develop, and she can help us and contribute when those opportunities are given. So that's the role that she's trying out for, if that makes sense.
Given, so you said Sinclair could play more of a deeper role. So then you've now in Nadim, you have this other squad player. That is, I mean, that's only 2 forwards. So are there other players that you have that you would consider using as a forward, like Lindsey Horan or something like that?
Yeah, we have great flexibility. If I, as of today, Tobin Heath, Mana Shim. Hopefully she joins us this weekend. That's the plan. To back in, maybe training by next week. We're taking it obviously slow with Mana. Tobin Heath, Mana, Sinclair, Nadia, Nadim. We have a non-contracted Sade, and we have an allocation spot, and we have the squad player that we want to sign. So suddenly it's back up to 6-7. That's not including Haran. It's not including Dagny, who can also do it. So it does right now look thin. As I talk it through, that's a lot of headaches because not all of them can play. Right? So it actually is deep in quality, deep in the amount of experience and quality there is there. And then the same is in the midfield, and when they're all in, I've got to choose between Amandine, Ali, Haran, Dagny, Sinclair if she's a 10. Mana can play in there as well. Probably looking at her more in the wider areas. So I think as of today, 17 sounds like a low number plus 4. I think it will get towards what do we want it to look like very soon, and then we'll be just waiting on Amandine to get in later on.